Welcome everyone to my YouTube channel. This is a part 2 video of day 8 of my spoken English playlist. Yesterday, I talked about the topic personal finance, where I discussed about this article. And the main story of the article was do not follow anyone blindly. There may be some advice which are specified not for you. They more kind of general advice. So before taking advice, you should know that current scenario or the current situations match with your real life journey. As I said earlier, that's I'm going to start a video with a motivational quote. So today's quote is being emotional is by nature, being practical is by practice. Only practice can help you to balance emotions. We are human being and emotion is kind of natural things in human beings. Otherwise, we becomes a machine. But sometimes what happens, our emotions overpower us, which hinders us for making any kind of decisions, or for that reason we can make any kind of wrong decision. Because of that, we need to balance our emotions. Now there are certain ways so that we can balance our emotions. The number one ways that I am following currently now is by journaling. Journaling means whatever emotions or whatever thought is coming currently in your mind, just first write down the emotions. There are many kind of emotions like you feel happy, then you feel angry, then sometimes you feel sad. For that emotions, you just write down what are the emotions, then write down the thought corresponding that emotions and go deeper into that thoughts. This is a process, and if you follow this process you can handle your emotions properly, and at that point you can take a right decisions for you or for your family. So that's my friend today's quote. Now let's jump into the video. Now before going forward to the video, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe it. Now what I am going to do in this video, I am listed down nouns, verb and adjective whatever discussed from my previous articles, means this article. Then I will discuss about their meaning and the example using those noun, verb and adjective. So let's do it, my friend. So like first one, fallacy. Fallacy means a mistaken belief or idea, means a wrong kind of belief. The example like the idea that money buy happiness is a fallacy. Yes, money can buy happiness, but at a certain point. After that certain points, you don't need money. Suppose you already fulfill the needs and the wants of yourselves and of your family, then you do not need that much money. Next one, finances means ortho, money and how it is managed, how we managed our money, that is called finances. The example like she keeps track of her personal finances daily. This is actually a good practice, because if you know what are the needs of your family or of yourselves, then you can make your goal and then you can achieve your goal by writing down and working on it every day. The next one is accessibility, means prapyota, the ability to access or get something easily, means how easily you can get something. We called it as accessibility. Like in this era, the internet is too much accessible. Like the example, accessibility to the internet has improved. 2 decades or 3 decades ago, there are 2G or 3G. That times the accessibility is so poor, but the previous decade the accessibility is improved. Then the next one, advice means poramorso, like guidance. The example, she gave me advice on buying a house. Yes, before buying a house, we everyone take advice from those who already buy a house. Next one, materials means upadan, like resources or content. The online content like books or PDF and videos, these are online content. There are offline content also like books. The example, this book is great study material. Yes, book is a great study material, but in these times we hardly read from a book, most of the times we prefer any PDF or any videos. So next is proficiency. Proficiency means skills or expertise in some things. Uh, the example like our proficiency in English is excellent. Yeah, that is a fact. But the proficiency comes through a practice and practice and practice. If you practice daily with strategy, then you can proficient in English. Next one, podcast. There are no Bengali meaning of podcast. Is simply podcast. So the meaning of it, audio file series for learning or entertainment. Example like I listen to a podcast on finance every week. Yeah, due to the internet, the accessibility has improved. For that, we prefer to learn about finances using podcast. That's true for me also. I am learning concept related finance since 2 years. The next one, informations. The meaning of informations, tattva. The meaning, fact or knowledge about something. We need more informations before deciding. Yeah, this is a good point because by knowing only the pros, we can't decide on anything. So before deciding a choice, try to write down the pros and the cons of those choice. Then you can decide whatever suitable for you. The next one, self-help books in Swasayak Boy. Books aimed at helping reader improve themselves. I also read this kind of books. He reads self-help books to build confidence. Yes. The next one like appetite, khuda. The meaning is desire or craving. She has a high risk appetite in investing. Means her desire to invest in a high risk instrument like stocks or bitcoins. The next one, now these are all our verb. First one is lulls in santo hoa, to calm or to trick into a false sense of comfort. The calm weather lulled us before the storm. Yes, this is a natural story. Before the storm come, you see the natures become so lulls or the so calm. Next one takes into account vivechana kora means to consider. The example using takes into account or to consider is we must take into account everyone's opinion. Wherever you getting any leadership positions or become a class monitor, you should take into account or you should consider everyone's opinion. The next one like turnout or falafel, result or end up. The day turned out better than expected. The next one stand by in samarthan kora like to support or be with someone like whenever your friend or your family member has some bad conditions, maybe it is physical bad condition or emotional bad conditions, we try to support them or we should stand by them. I will always stand by my friends and that's make us a human being. Otherwise, if there is no emotions, we becomes a machine. Then guide. Sorry friend, I forgot to write the Bengali meaning here. Guide means paramorsho dewa, to show directions or offer help. The example is she guided me through the whole process. Like at times you becomes a senior of your college and your junior may call you or want to meet you personally. Then what you can do is that you can guide the good things and the bad things in your college so that she or he can get help and do things properly. The next one, now this is adjective. Now why we use adjective? Adjective is used to describe more about a noun. First one, personal means ব্যক্তিগত, belonging to a person or private. Meaning, the example is he shared a personal story. Now he shared a story. What type of story? Descriptions of the story, and that's why the adjective personal is right here. This is a personal story. So called means সন্দেহ প্রকাশ করা, used to show doubt about something or something's name or truth. Example, the so called expert gave wrong advice. The next one, false, like mithya. Not true or real. Someone said to you Salman Khan getting marriage. You think, is this true or false? The most probably it is false. So this is kind of a rumor. Next one, general means sadharan, so not specific, broad. This is general advice, not personalized. In our previous article, we discussed about taking personalized advice for personal finance, not a general ones from YouTube or any self-help books, because the situations, the needs or the risk appetite may different for different persons. Next one was right or sotic, correct, suitable. This is a right answer. Then most like Sarvadik, greatest amount. She is the most talented in the class. And my friend, to speak English fluently, you need not to become the most talented person in the class. You just need to be practice every day strategically. With that, my friend, thank you. And once again, I told you that, or if you follow through this video, you might face difficulties in some noun, some adjective, some verb, and that times what kind of emotions are coming up, what type of thoughts coming up in your mind. Please journal it. Then also write down what are the insight of those thoughts. Then you can handle or you can balance your emotion properly and you can go ahead in your life. That's it, my friend. If you find the video helpful, please hit like, subscribe and send among your friend. Also write down anything in the comment sections. That's it, my friend. Thank you. Jai Hind.